Fighting round. One-on-one.
What stage will they choose? It's time to select the fighters.
I'm ready for you. Allow yoga to guide you.
Both sides ready to roll, and we're getting into the match.
When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Step into the ring. Prepare yourself.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Blocks the jump in. Player one with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player one is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. And a super, what a finish. Great meat in the life gauge there. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Right off the bat, there's no hesitation. They start the offensive by charging forward. Yoga flame. Hits them with a stopping block. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Player two uses the gauge for a super ultimate killer head wrap. Gets carried to the corner. Burnout activates. Player two has an empty drive gauge. This is a very grilling time. That's the Yoga Inferno Rip. Going in, Stone brushes that off and keeps going. Launches them. They push their way out of the corner. Amazing. Yoga fires and turn up. This can lead to some big damage. Crowns them from above. Flatlines them. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
What an opening statement there. Jumps. Throws them. Breaks the block with a throw. That throw will do some good damage. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive on. Okay, here we go. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Yoga fire! Drive rush! Inferno! What are they cooking up? Things are looking very bleak, but can they find something? A single hit will do it! Just what they were after. Player two was an absolute beast in that match. A quick return to the stage select screen to think things over. Now that we know our stage, it's time to select the characters.
Allow yoga to guide you.
Now that our fighters have chosen their characters, it's time to go.
Started from the bottom and I'll never look back. Look at all my haters, y'all taking a minute.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Stalled anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Blocks the jump in. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Neither of them willing to back off. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Uses the drive rush here to KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Keeps them guessing with a yoga arch. Rushes that off and keeps going. Good instincts to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage. Will this decision pay off for them? Yoga Flame looking to impress with this super. Both fighters planning something? Player grilling time. That's the Yoga Inferno Rip. Going in? This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Ah, Burnout activates. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Noticeable life lead is a cup crowns them from above. Their spacing is so on point right now. But this is gonna hurt. Player 2 has depleted their drive game, but they are still within range to win this round. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
No problems. Got to press on.
Fight round. Fight.
Opens with a jump in. This unleashes some big damage. Close range projectile. Oh my god, what a throw tech. Jeez, how can they read each other so well? Both absolutely refuse. Hooligan grab. What a read. Anticipated that throw. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. The jump in is denied. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Noticeable life lead is a comeback. Ah, genius weaving. What a sick punish counter. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. Back to the stage select screen. Maybe looking for a change of scenery. Our fighters will want to pick the appropriate character for this match.
Another mission awaits.
It's time to heat up for the fight of my life. Show 'em what you got, 'cause you know that it's my time.
All right.
These two fighters are looking more than ready to lock horns.
Started from the bottom and I'll never look back. Look at all my haters, y'all taking them mad.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Beginning operation.
This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Denies that throw attempt. Throws him down. Was well in range to score the throw. Lots of aggression from both sides. Starts off zoning with fireballs. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponents can't jump them. Reacts to the throw. That tech's what you get when both sides go in on the throw. Blocks the low heavy. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Decides to buff up while they can. At this range, many attacks can connect, experiencing burnout. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Brushes off the impact. Dashes forward. Cannon spike. All right, what's coming up next? Grabs him. That throw will do some good damage. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. This right here is what Cammy's all about. Here it comes. The Delta Red Assault. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they... All the throw connects. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the... Oh, in with the rush. Charges up the flat. That combo finishes it. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Back to the stage select screen. Maybe looking for a change of scenery. The stage is set. It's time to select a character. Cancels their choice. Perhaps they're planning something else?
All right, I'm ready.
Smart choice. Open those shutters. We're ready to fight.
When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with the projectile. Starts with a jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Decides to puff up while they can. Surprises them with a drive rush. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 1 chases them down. What a finish. Great lead in the life gauge there. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Let's get immediate jump-in. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Let's get it! Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Needs them air to air. Oh, here we go. Are we gonna see a comeback? They couldn't leave that unpunished. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Back to the stage select screen. Maybe looking for a change of scenery. The scene is set. Who's gonna be in the starring role? Our fighters have selected their characters, and they're ready for business.
Started from the bottom and I'll never look back. Look at all my haters, y'all taking a minute.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Let us begin.
Prepare.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
One little please.
Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Decent damage. What's next? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Nice Manes Dore. Getting those throws all pumped up. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Jumps in. Connects with medium kick. Sticks the combo. The opening on that impact. Will they take it? Handle with care. You can't drop drive impacts. It's a good spot to use the super. Player 2 bends the meter, hoping for a good return. And he closes with the throw, hitting him with a smart stun. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. A quick return to the stage select screen to think things over. It's time to select the fighters.
To break my defense.
Open those shutters. We're ready to fight.
When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Hope you're ready. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Nails the timing and stings them. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Down to the wire. Uses the drive rush here to steal their attack. Brings out the super. How is this gonna work out for them? Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fire. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Sonic boom. was looking for that jump attack. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Player 2 has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Goes for it all, but just misses. Perfect KO. They were in full control there. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Looks like we need a quick timeout. Back to the stage select screen. The scene is set. Who's gonna be in the starring role?
My defense. Lily.
Time for
Our fighters have chosen their characters. The battle is just seconds away.
When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
my pleasure.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. There's a wall splat, which leaves them wide open. They couldn't escape the pressure of the impact. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Solid throw tag. Shoots off a fireball up close. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. What a clutch side kick there. Now they need to cap experiencing burnout. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jumping. Who's going to start things off? Jumps? Neither of them willing to back off here. What's the next move? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Jumps in. Not much life left. Experiencing burnout. Freezing hot. Good heads-up play going for that combo to do enough damage to finish the round. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Back to the stage select screen. Maybe looking for a change of scenery. The stage is set. It's time to select a character.
I live for that.
Open those shutters. We're ready to fight.
I'm ready for a fight when it's on, it's on. I'm charging like a bull when it's on, it's on.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
I'm ready.
Give me your best shot.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Puts one in the pocket. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. What are they thinking here? Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Beautiful setup with that attack. Heading into the end game now. It's getting to Getso. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Gets a risky buff in. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Oh, what's this? Digs in deep to get that drive in. Looking too impressed with this super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
Now you know history.
Player 2 drops him to half, closing the gap. We have a connects with the throw. What now? Big drive gap now. What are they gonna do? Just what they were after. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Opens with a jump in. Nothing stops this train! Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Uses the game for the super! They're not playing around here. Player one with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Condor Wind is helping them start a storm. Both sides gotta do better than that. Jump! Player one, big time whip! Crowns him from above. Ugh, take a seat! Throw tech! Nothing stops this train! Oh my god, the fighter's got the perfect read! That combo finishes it! Player two has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage! Back to the stage select screen. Maybe looking for a change of scenery. The scene is set. Who's gonna be in the starring role? Now that our fighters have chosen their characters, it's time to go.
Started from the bottom and I'll never look back. Look at all my haters, y'all making them mad.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. What's the play here? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Blocks the jump in. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Life lead opens up. Pushing through with the Gladius. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Nice drive impact sends them connecting to Heaven's Wi-Fi. Good sense to let it rip.
Was a beautiful
Player one wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Flies in with a fifth, adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Spends two for the meteorite and absolutely destroys them. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. At least one of them is having a good time in that corner. KO! That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. A quick return to the stage select screen to think things over. We are at the character select screen. Let's see who our fighters choose.
I'm ready for it.
These two fighters are looking more than ready to lock horns.
Realize I gotta kill all my blessings. I'm working hard every day. I'm ready for a fight when it's on its own. I'm charging like a bull when it's on its own.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
fight with all your heart.
I'm number one. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Decent damage. What's next? Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Good job blocking the jump in. The KO. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? They just made that very hits them with a stopping block. It's a good spot to use the super. Spends two for the meteorite and absolutely destroys them. They trade hits. Just goes for it at this range. Responds with the ultimate killer head grab. Both fighters planning something? KO. Here's the final round. The real fight starts
was a
now.
beautiful fight.
Fight. Round. Fight.
Nothing stops this train. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Going on the offensive? 100 hands! Last goal! Putting the cherry on top! Ultimate killer head wrap! This is a bad situation. Hog's nothing but air! Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. I can't believe it! The drive games, they are done! Player 1 made some smart moves there! Great game! A quick return to the stage select screen to think things over. So who will our fighters select? Open those shutters. We're ready to fight.
When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Fight with all your heart!
Simple and clean.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Blocks the jump in. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Next up, overhead, sticks the combo. Taking stock. Brings out the super art. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Drive rush to keep it going. Springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. The throw is tech. Oh, what's this? Digs in deep to get that drive in. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Jumps in. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Drops them from the air, getting up close and personal. Oh, what a finish! Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. Looks like we need a quick timeout. Back to the stage select screen. We are at the character select screen. Let's see who our fighters choose.
The wind's always on my side. I'll show you strong.
Both sides ready to roll, and we're getting into the match.
Started from the bottom and I'll never look back. Look at all my haters, y'all making them mad.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Showtime!
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. All right. Lots of aggression from both sides. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. It's a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Shoots off a fireball up close. Taking stock. One combo can end this round. Experiencing grip wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
This round is so important. He brushes that off and keeps going. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going, keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening. Easily escapes that throw attempt. Both fighters planning something, delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Sneaks in up, uses the gauge for a super art. Big super art hit. It's on. Ups the damage. Burnout activates. knockdown, and they're laying into each other. The low! The throw is denied! KO! Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Looks like we need a quick timeout. Back to the stage select screen.
Okay, bye.